For the last time this trip, good morning from London. Today I am heading to Paris. I will be taking the Eurostar train. My train is at, I think, about 1:45. Checkout here is at 11, so I'm waiting until the very last minute to leave here. And then I was going to take the tube, but I think the line that goes direct from here to St. Pancras International might be having work done. It's Saturday and they do a lot of work on the tracks and things on the weekends, so it's a little more expensive. Well, it's a lot more expensive, but I'm going to take a cab instead just because my bags are pretty full from things that I have bought over the last couple weeks, and I don't want to be changing trains and all of that to get there through the tube. So I'm going to spend the extra money, take a cab, and make it a little bit easier on myself. So I get to Paris around 5 p.m. I'll check into my hotel there and then go do some grocery shopping, and that'll probably be it. So this video will mostly be about me getting to Paris on the train, and then I have 2 full days in Paris that I'm very excited about. So I've got about half an hour left before I need to leave here. So I'm just gonna rest up and then head to the train station. This was a great room and a great location. It's Stay Prime Earl's Court serviced apartments, and I would definitely recommend it, although I would request a lower level room if you were here in the summer. When I was on the 5th floor, that was bordering on unbearable, but down here, it's been great for 6 nights. It is a very busy day at the train station. Lots of people taking Eurostar. I'm just waiting here until it's my turn to go through, which is probably half an hour or so from now. We're finally on the way. It's like 2.5 hours to Paris, something like that. So basically, here's how the whole process went. You wait in the general terminal until they hold up a sign that it's your train's turn to go in. And the first thing you do is you scan your ticket, go through a gate, and then you go through a airport-style security with your bags. Once you get done with that, you have to show your passport twice. Once for leaving the UK, and then once for going into the European Union, because there's trains to several countries in the European Union that leave from there. And you actually get a stamp, which is nice. So then you go into a big, I take that back, it's not big, an area that's way too small for the number of people that need to be in there. So I ended up standing for, it was over an hour, until your train leaves, and there's a mad dash for your departure gate, so to speak, and then you get on the train and go. So I am in first class. It was not much more than regular class when I bought the tickets. So take a look when you're buying the tickets. Sometimes first class really doesn't cost that much more. Sometimes it does. But it's part of the reason I took a little later train so that I could do this. So I will be served food on the train, and then I have a single seat, so there's no one next to me, which is a priority for me. And so I'm just going to enjoy the view until we get to Paris. This is couscous with goat cheese, apricot something or other, and a roll, and there's cake for dessert. We made it to Paris, in front of the train. Now I just need to find where to catch the metro. I just have to go a couple stops from here to get to my hotel. This architecture tells us we are definitely in France now. I am glad I bought my metro ticket on my phone because there's a big line back there at the ticket machines, but I'm looking for Metro 5. It's up ahead. going this way, and my stop is Orc. Here is my apartment. You come in the door in this little kitchen area here, which will definitely suffice. And then small room, but has what you'd want. No view of anything in particular. And as is not unusual in Paris, a little tiny bathroom. I came out to just walk around the neighborhood. I'm in the 19th arrondissement, which is a little out, or a lot out of the city center, which is fine because it's got good prices, which is what I'm looking for, and good metro connection. I came across this area, which is like a music center. So there's a music conservatory I started behind me, and then there's a music museum over here I might come and check out. Although I have to say I generally don't like puking fountains, which this one clearly is, but kind of cool anyway. Along a canal. What a cool area. I had no idea this was here. And across the canal, I guess that's a more science area, and the part I just walked through is the music area with that carnival in the middle. How fun. And this metro stop, Orc, is basically right outside the door of my apartment building, which is here. That's perfect. This is my room card. I'm gonna have to keep this when I leave. Well, I made it to Paris. Everything went really great. I got to walk around this neighborhood a little bit like you saw, and it's so fun when you come across something really cool that you weren't expecting and you have the time to walk around there. So I spent quite a bit of time in that area that I showed you, and then I stopped at the grocery store and got some things I need for the room, and that's pretty much it for the evening. One thing I will say is I'm really glad that this building has an elevator, being on the 4th floor. I wouldn't want to be doing that walk up the stairs again. All right, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I have my first of 2 full days here in Paris, and I'm really excited about them, and I hope you are too, to see what I'll be doing. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.